in with Teo.
What's going on, guys? It's Teo the barber that does haircut subscriptions, aka Mr. Shaper, Taper, Scraper, and welcome to the Tap In with Teo podcast. Today, I'm sitting down with the visionary behind one of the hottest and hardest streetwear brands out of Philly, Trapzone Clothing. You've seen the drip, you've seen the motion, but now you get to hear the story. From the grind to the glory, from long nights of working that heat press to selling out. This brand represents the hustle, the city, and the culture. Let's welcome the mind behind the movement, the CEO of Trapzone Clothing, Zay. Zay, how you doing, man?
How you doing, brother?
You feeling good, man?
I'm doing good today.
Appreciate you doing this with me, man, for real.
Listen, I appreciate you calling me.
Yeah, this is gonna be a big one, man. I know I can feel it.
I'm ready.
Yeah. Let's start with the basics, man. What does Trapzone mean to you, and how did the name come about?
Trapzone. So the meaning of Trapzone is like when you trap is a new modern day word for hustle. Remember back in the day, everybody used to be like, no, you can't say hustle because that's a bad word and stuff like that. So back then,
it is like
but hustle transformed to be a great word, like hustling. Yeah, hustle, how you get your money and everything. Yeah. So now trap took over the word of hustle. So everybody look, oh, you can't say that word, but it's the same thing. Yeah. Your trap is whatever you do to get your money, your 9 to 5. However you to get your money and take care of your family, that's your trap. Yeah. Your zone is what you win when you getting that money. You can't nobody get you out your zone when you getting money.
So it was like just a brand just all about hustling.
Hustling,
all about grinding. Where did that come from? Where did that hustle come from? Came from somewhere. And where did it start?
The hustle. Man, I think I've been a hustler my whole life. But it's like my family was hustling. My mom was hustling. My dad was a hustler. I was in it. That was just like, I think it was just in me. Growing up in messed up circumstances, I turned into the streets. Yeah. So like the hustling, like that's how I had to survive. That's how I got to get my money to take care of myself. Yeah. I ain't have a family at the time. So that's when the hustle stuck. And then it was just like, when you start touching that money, you're just like, this is what it is. Yeah. So that's like how it got, and it just stuck. But I turned it into clothes.
I definitely see the hustle, man. Definitely. And just to give everybody like a little background story, I cut Zay. I've been cutting you for what, like 5-6 months, something like that. Yeah, something around there. Yeah. You have a very simple haircut, but your haircut sometimes takes like an hour, sometimes a little over an hour. But that's literally because like we just be vibing and like, you know what I mean? Like we kind of understand each other, you know what I mean?
And it's like the topics be crazy. Yeah, topics be crazy. Like I listen, I went
home. It'll go from like husling to starting a business to like religion, all kinds of stuff.
And it's crazy. I just saying, like I went home and was speaking about this to my wife. She was like, "Yo, men they just gossip in a barbershop." I said, "No, that don't be
nah.
That'd be different topics." Like
definitely.
Definitely a good joint. It's definitely a vibe though.
Yeah,
definitely a good vibe.
Now, what was the first like garment you printed for Trapzone Clothing? Was it a shirt?
It was a t-shirt.
A t-shirt. Now, what inspired it? What was that first shirt like?
Oh man, so it's like I ain't even gonna hold you. What really pushed it was I had a whole nother brand I was supposed to start called Feast.
Feast?
Yeah, it was Feast, and it was like I tried it. It didn't really stick right with it. Then the Trapzone came around. The Trapzone. When we got it, it actually came from one of my brother's money. When we got it or whatever, I tried to push it. So the guy Love Money that's from Philly, he did my first order of my shirts.
You said I Love Money?
Yeah, Love Money.
Yeah, he's solid, man. Yeah, what's his name? Everybody call him Love TJ. Money. TJ?
That's
okay,
yeah. Like, that's folks like family.
He's thorough, bro. Like even me, I had a little clothing line that I started maybe like back in like 2019 maybe. And he helped me, bro. Like I would DM him and he's like, yo, bro, go to 5th Street.
Yeah. You know? And that's how he is.
And he was like, yo, if you want the real wholesale plug, go to this site. Like it's thorough.
And from the beginning, so when we first started, it was light. I came home from jail and he already was established. Like he was doing his thing at the store down Kensington. Yeah. So he gave me all these clothes when I first came home. And it was just like, all right, I see bro really doing his thing with this. I ain't trying to sell drugs no more. I'm about to take it to the clothes and try to see how it go. Yeah. And bro like encouraged me, like, bro, you might as well. It's enough money for all of us out here to do that. And that's how it went. And bro wound up doing my first 24 t-shirts. And it just said Trapzone in the front. It was like 2018, bro did this. And I ran from there. He gave me a machine. He gave my first vinyl cutter.
Yeah, that's dope because he actually just posted like a little snippet from a podcast interview he did recently, and he was saying like there's a lot of people from Philly that are like doing this clothing line thing.
Because of him.
It's because of him, yeah, and I wish I can like really look back because I can't even remember what really got me started, but it might have been him, bro.
It was
like
listen,
if it wasn't him, he was a part of it.
I only knew two clothing lines. It was called damn, I'm trying to remember. It was Bread. If I'm not mistaken, it was Thoroughbred from Clearfield, something from Clearfield, and then Love Money. But that line from 7th and Clearfield been out since I was like a teenager. Like he was doing like the Mesquite and stuff like that. But and then Love Money. I don't know how they just wrong. But Love Money. When Love Money did his thing, it was just like everybody seen it, and bro was putting people on. Bro was putting people on, and we went from there.
That's cool, man. Another one that inspired me back then was Wallow. Wallow was selling shirts. Gilly's cousin.
Okay.
Wallow, yeah. When he got out of jail, his first thing was he was like, I'm gonna put a cool little quote on a couple shirts and just go around. Yeah, bro, and he was just selling them for a dub and just getting his money.
And he did his thing. I ain't gonna hold you. Wallow a different type of hustler. That's like you look at Wallow and like Wallow is a different type of hustler.
Yeah, man. It's pretty inspiring to see people like that.
Like when you look at stuff like that, because it's from the city, so it's showing like so it's like, all right, prime example, me. I sold drugs. I've been in jail damn near my whole life. Where we're at, I went back and forth to jail. I came home and sell clothes. Like I stopped selling drugs, selling clothes. I opened the store in the mall. I'm the first person to ever put a store in the mall. I opened the lane for other people to feel like they can put the store in the mall. I'm a brand. I know I'm a brand. Yeah. Just like they a brand. They just got established before I did.
You say you had a store in the mall?
Yeah, I'm the first person to open a store in the mall.
Oh, okay.
Willow Grove Mall. I was on the second floor next to Snipes.
It was called Trapzone?
Trapzone Clothing, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Because I was going to ask you about
that. I opened the store in 2020. I closed it. I left Willow Grove the end of 2022.
Actually, yeah, you did tell me there was an issue with somebody there one time. I remember that. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
What was the moment that you realized like your brand was getting some motion?
When I went from so what happened is, bro, like a lot of people in the city already know me. So you got people that just buy it, was just to buy it. But when I started getting phone calls like, yo, I got 3 people over here asking me about it, so they want you to come over here. It's just like, oh, they want this.
Yeah.
So then I went from $20, $30, $40 days to $200, $300 days off of $20, $30 t-shirts. So I'm like, oh, all right, so this starting to pick up. But then when that pandemic money came, I went from $200, $300 days to $2,000 days.
Oh, okay.
People was buying clothes for people. Like they was buying smokers' clothes. So there's all the free money.
Word.
And that's what it was. But I think I realized like when I had like celebrity reached out, people like, yo, I want this. Can you give me this? And I'm like, how you hear about my page? Like that. You get what I'm trying to say? That's when I feel like, all right, I got something.
Who was that person? That one person in particular?
The first person was PD Crack.
Yeah, okay.
PD Crack was the first person, and then Free. From Free, it just went like it put me in the lanes, and it put me in the light. I mean, not in the lane, but in the rooms where I can meet the other ones, and meet other people. And I got there like pushing them. But other than that, like they was the first up.
Now, what was your like strategy just starting out to get your brand in front of people?
I just walked every day. I did. Listen, I took.
You actually hit the streets.
I did bro whole footsteps. Bro gave me the game, and I took it. That's what it is. When somebody give you game, you take that shit and go with how you want to go. Like bro gave me the game, and he told me what he did. I took clothes. I put clothes in a bag, and I walked around. So that's what I did.
That's what's up, man.
I took clothes, put clothes in a bag, and I just walked up and down. I still walk. There's still people outside that's going to see me. I will park up. Like matter of fact. The first nice day we had, I parked up and I just walked up and down Kensington selling clothes. Like that's what I do. I walk and I got deals. Yeah. The clothes that's in the store, I don't sell out here because it's a different price in the store. Yeah. So I make clothes and sell clothes for a cheaper price.
You don't want to step on the toes.
Yeah. No, it's not even to step on the toes because they can go to the store and get it, or we the way we can pay for it, they'll still go for the toes.
If you were selling it cheaper on the street, you know.
Yeah, that way. So it's like I ain't even gonna hold you. So it's just like I make different stuff for them, but. Walking was everything. Word of mouth, they want to see you. Them people want to see you. Yeah. So if you walk up and interact with people and they feel your vibe, people spend money with comfortable people when they comfortable.
Yeah.
So like they get to know you and they get comfortable with you. They wouldn't mind spending money with you.
I was just talking to the owner of Hair Wizards. We just did his interview last week, and I asked him like, what's your criteria when hiring a barber? He said, I hire people. I don't hire barbers.
Because you got
it's not about how they
person.
cut or even how professional they are. It's like if I'm messing with you and I'm vibing with you, you on the team. You know, that's how he put it.
If I didn't know that, so when I opened my store, I ran through so many workers. Because I just hired whoever wanted to work. Right. Because I wanted to stay on the street. I was making $2,000 a day. I was not leaving that to go sit in the store. Even though my store was making more than that. But it was just like, I wasn't leaving that to go sit in the store. Why not have somebody run the store so I can bring that extra? This can be my pocket money and that can go everywhere else. That can go in the bank every day. You get what I'm trying to say? So it was like, but when you get that, when people, you get the feel for people, you can, if you got that instinct, you can know like, all right, that's a good person or this what it is. But that was smart. That was real smart, and that means this ain't his first rodeo.
Yeah. When I came here, first of all, like I knew a barber that worked here. I knew him from back in the day. We used to work together, and didn't even know he worked here. But we caught up a little bit, and he's like, "Yeah, just call up the owner, see what's up, because I open chair right next to me, So I call him up. And I came in like confident as hell, like I'm like, I got my clippers right now. There's an open chair. What's up? Is it mine? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, whoa, chill out. he's like, I'm at the other location. I'm gonna swing by. We'll do a little interview. I get to know you. Right there, that was the first good sign because every barbershop I was ever able to just go in without giving them a demo cut, I didn't like that place. So that was like a test. I was like, let me see how desperate he is to get to fill this chair up.
I get it.
And he was like, whoa, slow your roll. Let me see. You know what I mean? Like, you have to like almost like I have to earn my way in here. Because there's a whole lot of barbers trying to get up in here. That's
deep. I ain't never think of that. I used to work at a barbershop on you know where the Liberty gas station at? Right there on like G and what's that? G in Hunting Park?
Yeah.
So it's like, what's that? Like right behind G. Like what's that? I'll give it like L or 8K or something like that. But I in Hunting Park. It's a Liberty gas station. It used to be like a little Dominican barbershop in there. I used to work in that joint, but Bull took me right in. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm not cut. Okay. Bull took me right in. Like, hey, come on, you can have the chair.
Yeah.
Told me he's gonna give me 2 weeks. You let me get them coins that week, and I'm like, damn, bro, I ain't.
Yeah.
But yeah, I get where you're coming from. I get it.
How would you say that your brand stands out, and how do you keep it from standing? Because there's a lot of brands out here, especially locally. A lot of people trying to do the clothing thing. How do you stand out?
I stand out. I ain't even
because I know I like me personally, because I wanted this hoodie. I just the graphics and the designs.
That's what it is.
Nobody doing these kind of designs for.
You gotta have an eye. I got an eye because I like getting dressed. Like I ain't even gonna hold you. Like I love getting dressed. I don't really get dressed like that no more. But like I like getting dressed. So when you got an eye for it, and I ain't stagnant. Like I'm not stuck in Philly. I look outside.
Yeah.
People stay here and look at here and try to, or if they ain't staying here, they'll look at New York. Like that's typical.
Same with rap artists.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They want to have that Philly sound or maybe New York, but like they don't really
look outside.
Look outside.
Get out your comfort zone. Once you get out your comfort zone, you're gonna be like, oh, all right, I like this, or this is that. Like you get what I'm trying to say? I stepped out and I see what I like over there, and 9 times out of 10, if I like it, they gonna love it. I base my brand off of me. I'm not gonna hold you. My brand in the beginning. Until I got my store in Willow Grove Mall, everything was based off of me.
Would you ever sell any clothing that you wouldn't personally wear?
Now I would, but before then, no.
Okay.
Now I would. Yeah. Like before I opened my store, I never had none of the crazy stuff.
Now, why'd you stop? Because like my question was like, would you sell something to somebody that you wouldn't personally wear? And the answer was yes, right? So like, why'd you stop? Just sticking with your interest and kind of venturing out to things that you might not like
that's
personally.
Different customers. Just because I don't like it don't mean they don't like it.
Absolutely.
So it took my wife and one of my old workers, great friend of mine named Goya. They took me out that comfort zone. Yeah. Goya, like when I tell you, Goya went in there and just started throwing shit on hoodies, and I'm like, "Fuck is you doing?" Like, bro, he like, "No, bro, listen, watch." And they went in there and went crazy. Like the mall opened me up. Yeah. No, did it? That was out of pocket. The mall opened my mind up to like see different and see how other people likes this and that. I went start making anime stuff. I don't even watch anime.
I don't watch anime, but I like the art.
Yeah, you get what I'm trying to say.
I used to draw Dragon Ball Z. Like I used to be all
Dragon Ball Z was that.
I did watch it a little bit, but I was more into drawing it and into the art. Like I love the blue hair and the pink hair and all the Super Saiyan. I used to love the art of it, but the actual storyline, I couldn't get. No,
I used to watch. I think I grew up on it, and it was just like, you know how you grew up in a house and all your elders, like your older brother, older sister, that was their thing. So you were like,
yeah.
So that's what it is.
Okay,
but it was like,
I had 2 older cousins that was real into it.
That's why. So that's how you, yeah. That's how it is. That's how life works. Yeah. You get introduced to something through somebody else, and you tend to do it. But yeah, the mall opened that up. I started.
Now, how would you feel if it's a design that you weren't too crazy about, and somebody went to you and said, "Yo, what's up with this design? What were you thinking?" Because you didn't even personally like it. So like, what do you have to say to that kind of person?
I take criticism. I take criticism well, because without taking criticism, you just think you're an airhead. I think you're an airhead if you don't take criticism, because you need to know it ain't just about you and how you think. In the beginning, I was an airhead, but I'm still a person that know how to take criticism. So I'll take what you say and be like, all right, something wrong. Yeah, I won't lash out. I'm never like, I won't. That's not me. Right. But
sometimes it may take a couple days to sink in.
Yeah, but because that's what it is. But it's like I take criticism well, so it'll just be like, all right, I'll take what you said and try to figure out where I went wrong. But me personally, I never had that yet. I never had a situation where somebody was like, yeah, I don't like that. Yeah. Like.
Because I guess everybody's up on not handing out unsolicited opinions. You know what I mean? And I'm
possibly that's true.
I'm sick of that, man. Yeah, I'll take somebody's opinion if I ask for it.
Yeah, you know what I mean? No, like that's true, and it's cool because it's like I think people need that. You need to hear how somebody feel about something. Yeah. You need that. You got people like I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm still getting past that with the close ones to me. My wife, my brother. Now, when y'all say something, I feel like I'm right. I'm right. You get what I'm trying to say? But you gotta sit back and you be like, damn, they was right the whole time. And some of us be like, man, I hate saying I told you so, but it's like I told you so. But it's like outsiders, you gotta keep that. You gotta keep that image up. You gotta keep you gotta stay that way, as especially a business. You gotta. If you own a business, you can't lash out. You can't do like out of pocket stuff. You just gotta take it and go. You can lose everything at the little dumbest thing you say.
Absolutely.
So it's like you just chalk it. That's like smoking. You can't walk. I'm looking for investors, but I'm out here smoking weed and I smell like weed and I walk up and meet you and you looking at my brand. You been knew my brand, but you smelt me and you're just like, ew.
I even felt like that. I just recently quit smoking, but like back even when I was smoking, even if my mechanic smelled like weed, one time there was a mechanic, he's smoking a blunt, talking to me about my car.
And it's so ghetto.
I'm gonna get with you later, man.
It's like, and it's not. I ain't even gonna hold you. Like it's like I ain't gonna say ghetto because like it is what it teaches home.
And I was a smoker, and I felt like that. So
you running a business, like You think I'm gonna walk?
Like you won't catch me in the barbershop.
I'm not gonna walk up on Elon Musk at Tesla. He out there smoking an L. Like, yo, bro, you want this joint? No, I don't. I ain't even gonna hold you. You made me scared of it now. You get what I'm trying to say? Because it's like it's different. You have an image you gotta portray. You gotta push all of the nut stuff to the side, and you gotta like really put them big boy drawers on if this is what you want to do. And I'm not gonna hold you to run a business. You gotta be built for that.
Absolutely, man.
It's days when you don't got it. If you ain't getting it, like, bro.
I always say like owning your own business is way better than getting a job or going to college or something like that. But not everybody's built for that. College ain't for everybody, and business ain't for everybody. And I'm not totally against college because it is for some people. You can't be a doctor or a lawyer without college. You know what I mean? So I'm not totally against it, but
I think it's like business, like a part of insanity. When they say insanity is like when you keep doing something over and over
and expecting a different result
until you get that different result, and just be like, "I told you."
That's what this be. I wasn't crazy.
I told you I wasn't crazy because I lied to you. Now I've been called all type of dummies, and stupid mother effers because I stopped selling drugs and sell clothes. It was like, bro, I got custody of my child. Like I couldn't lose that no more. Like you get what I'm saying? Obviously, I had to step up. So it was like, yo, you gotta grow up sometimes. Right? This ain't the life no more. Like it's over. Like you have fun. Like go figure it out.
I've been experiencing that a lot lately. I'm 31 years old, and like sometimes you look at yourself, you look in the mirror, you're like, man, the 12-year-old me would have probably been like the 30-year-old version isn't gonna be like that. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. So like sometimes I look at myself, I'm like, yo, sometimes it's time to grow up and let things go. You know?
I'm 35 and I just starting to grow up.
Yeah, man.
I ain't gonna hold you.
It's
I'm
never
just
too late.
I'm still growing up, like right now, bro.
Some people, man, they don't grow up to their 50s.
Yeah, bro.
You know
Listen,
I mean? But it's never too late.
Never too late. You just got to. You got to. Let's just.
Do you think streetwear should always come with a message or a story?
It make it more interesting with a story.
Definitely.
People, I didn't notice until I went to Willow Grove that people want to hear your story.
Yeah.
People want to know where it comes from. People want to hear the struggle. Mm-hmm. People want to know that I went to jail and almost never came back home, gave the time back, and not even get a time back. I actually beat my case, and it's still like, or you trying to charge you for shit you ain't got nothing to do with, and you guys sit there and hold it like, all right, well, it is what it is. Like, and like I ain't telling, so it's like, all right, it is what it is. Yeah. God, the grace of God, alhamdulillah, like I made it out. Like you don't want to keep playing with that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you took that and you try to change the way you think. I needed to go to jail. It made me grow up. I ain't gonna lie. Like jail, I appreciated going to jail.
Yeah, same here, man.
Because I would have been done. Yeah. I'd have been dead or jail.
I appreciate every obstacle God put in my life.
Well, right. Everything. Listen, everything we go through make who we are.
Yeah, I wouldn't be who I am without that.
It's real. Yeah. Every struggle we went through, it builds character. It builds who you are. So it's like, if you ain't go through nothing, I really can't trust a person that ain't go through nothing. Nigga, you ain't never been through nothing. Yeah, man. My bad for saying the words, but like, you get what I'm saying? Like, you ain't never been through nothing. How can I really trust you? You not like people like, oh, yo, here, real nigga, like this and that. How? He ain't never been put in a real situation. Like, yeah, man. You get what I'm saying? Like,
and the same way how they say, like, more money, more problems, more money.
That's guaranteed.
The more you chase the problems, because everybody's trying to avoid problems out here. The ones who's making money are facing problems. Are like, yo, you don't want to deal with that problem, I'll deal with it. You know, hey, bro. The more headaches you have, the more money you make. You know, so you gotta chase that.
Listen, that's like they don't even, man. I don't even know the right word to say. Like that is so underrated, underestimated. Like that statement is so true. It don't make no sense.
Some people will use all the problems that might come their way when they try to reach a goal. They're like, there's too many problems in that. I'm good. But it's like, yo, give me the problem. You know what I mean? I want the problems.
Listen, you want it. Listen, you're not going to get nowhere if you don't take the risk. So I read a statement on Instagram. That John said, I'd rather be the one that take the risk to get paid rent than to be the one that's paying the rent.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, and it's true.
Yeah, absolutely,
like,
man.
That's for real. Like, listen, I wake up every day to go sell these clothes, bro. Yeah. There's days I make $100, bro. I ain't make no money last week or the week before. 14 days, I ain't make no money. Dang. I ain't had no money. Dang. My prints, we were just talking about. Remember I told you my prints, they burnt me for the prints and all that. Yeah,
let's talk about that.
I ain't get no money.
Really? Was this like a printing place you used before?
Yeah, this was all right. I went through them. They fixed it. They came back and they fixed the situation.
Okay,
so I ain't gonna really put them out there. I took it. But I went through them.
I actually looked into them. They look
because they was legit, but it was just like you stopped answering my emails when I told you like my stuff disappeared. Yeah. You gave me a tracking number. The day of the delivery, the tracking number disappeared. Wait, what's going on? Yeah. Y'all got my money. Y'all ain't saying nothing to me. You ain't answering no emails or none of this. I'm like, yo, so what's up? I put it on Instagram. Somebody wrote me straight from there. Like, I'm taking care of you right now. Hold on, look. And then that's what it. Yeah. But that's when you doing this clothes stuff, you get burnt. I got burnt from plenty of manufacturers.
What would you say was your biggest L you took while trying to build this brand? Never a loss, always a lesson. You know. That's and what did you learn from this L? You know.
I lost thousands of dollars from this manufacturer that burnt us the week before our grand opening.
Dang.
Like where we're at, like man, bro, like hurt piece, like every dollar. I put every dollar I ever had into this brand. Bro, and I ain't the only person. My wife been a part of this brand with me. I ain't gonna lie to you. There's a couple of my brothers that like came through the journey with me. If I needed something up here, go a couple hundred, that's not a third. You get what I'm saying? But it's just like foot race slow. It ain't no hand. Like this joint was like a journey, like a real journey. Yeah. And it's just like you take losses. You ain't gonna go nowhere without taking losses. Because you're going to be naive to the losses. Yeah. So you need to take the losses.
You're going to miss 100 shots before you make the one.
Before you make the one. And it's listen, right now, I'm praying that I just found the right manufacturer. I'm waiting for it now. Yeah. If not, that's another one I gotta look for a new one.
But what did you learn from that L you took?
Don't put yourself in that situation. Far as I didn't stay up on my orders. Mm-hmm. Instead of before I ran out of these, I usually like, all right, I sell out 2 days. If I know I'm gonna sell out in the first 2-3 days, just put another order right back in so it can just be right there. I set for 2 weeks without making no coins because I ain't had no prints. Mm-hmm. So it was just like, I think you just like be on top of it. Just be on top of it. Just be smart, strategize, and like plan it out. Yeah. If you don't plan, you plan to fail. I live by that.
So, but what mistake did you make that you got burnt? Were you just dealing with somebody?
I ain't even gonna say it was a mistake. It's nothing. They said it got lost in transit. Yeah. I've been through them. I ordered from them more than once, and every time everything was on point. So it was just like it was probably them. They said it got lost in transit. They made it right. So
yeah, during COVID, I think I ordered like 100 blank T-shirts from this site, and that joint never came, man.
I'd have hated that, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you. And I've been there before. I've been there before, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you now. If you talk about them type losses, it's just like do your research. Yeah. Only thing I can say is you
and, try to find. That was one of those situations. I did get shirts from them before, and it was around COVID time where the shipping was crazy. You know, like even Amazon was showing up late. You know, so it was around that time. And it just got lost in the sauce. And I don't know what happened.
That's corny then. I ain't even gonna hold you.
And I didn't even sweat it. I didn't even.
I'm about to say that they reimburse you.
Yeah, I didn't even. I just moved on.
No, I ain't even gonna hold you. For me, it's like it's too much money involved for me to be able to just leave it alone. Yeah,
I wasn't really 100% in that clothing business.
So that's what it was. Because I'm like, I ain't gonna hold you. I can't afford to leave nothing alone. Right. I need every cent. Yeah. Because the simple fact that it's like, bro, I ain't even gonna lie to you. It's just like when it come down, you lost so much. And then when you full throttle, this is my 9 to 5. Mm-hmm. So that's why I wake up 8, 9 o'clock and start getting my day. Yo, I'm running. I'm doing what I'm doing because this is how my family, besides the other income that comes through the household, this is like my main source of income. Yeah. So it's like I gotta keep this job. Yeah. You get what I'm trying to say? Absolutely. Especially as a man, you gotta have your own type of paper. So that's what it is.
Yeah. What's your process when you design a drop? You did say you use Procreate.
So all right. So I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm about to drop some gems, right? So anybody that's into the clothes that's watching this, if I don't feel like designing, if I got like the creative block, right? You know how when you like I design myself because I know how to draw, but sometimes it ain't there. Sometimes it ain't there. So it's just like you going IG, right? And you type it. You know what? I'm gonna do it. Okay. They can see it, right? Because if they gonna see it, so you go on IG, right? And you type in STD, right? You search that up and go to accounts. They probably gonna hate me for telling y'all that. This all places you can buy designs from.
Let me see.
You can buy logos. You can buy designs from these places, bro. And you look for your niche. Like if this some type of stuff you like, you tell them. Yeah. Yo, I got $100. How many of these you can give me for? I don't take nothing less than 3, 4 B. Yeah. I ain't gonna hold you. I try to push the 4. Sometimes some people give you the 4. I brought from these people before too. Like most of these people got good jaws. I've tried to push the 3. I tried to push the 4. Most people go with the 4, but I ain't going no less than 100. 3 of them for 100. Yeah. So you got 3 different designs. One design can bring you thousands of dollars. I've made thousands of dollars off of one design. Bro. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So just imagine you got 3 drops. What if you drop every 3 months? Or what if you take this one drop and just do it in multiple different colors? So now you got 2 more drops that you ain't even think about making no paper yet because I'm still running it up on this. Yeah. You get what I'm trying to say?
That's what's up, man. So that's some game right there.
Because it is.
That's a lot of people are going to like that one.
That's what it's for, bro. Yeah. We here, bro. I'm not a gatekeeper. I'm not like we here to help out, bro. It's enough money for everybody.
It really is. And you know what's crazy, man? You can give somebody all the tools they need to build a house.
If they ain't got the drive, they ain't gonna
you ain't gonna do that. Yeah, you ain't gonna build no house. You can even tell them how to do it and walk them down.
I ain't even gonna hold you. This I don't worry about me giving this game. I can't nobody stop me.
Can't nobody stop.
This is me. I ain't even gonna hold you. Like this is me. Most of the people don't even got my eye. So you can do it. I can show you exactly where I get my prints. Don't mean you're gonna buy the same exact ones I get because me and your vision ain't the same.
I've been selling courses on how to build a clientele and how to do like certain fades, just the basics. I have a lot of the basics of teaching people how to cut hair for free too. Right. The building a clientele, that's $150 course. But the free one, there's barbers really in my messages and in my comments getting mad that I'm teaching people how to cut hair, and it's like, because and I wasn't even thinking about teaching customers. You know, I was really trying to teach up and coming barbers.
Yeah, like, I get it.
But they're threatened by their customers learning how to cut their own hair.
So that's an insecure person.
Yeah,
no, insecurity don't mean relationship wise. Insecure, you can be insecure in a lot of shit.
Yeah, he's insecure with his work.
That's insecure about your work. Can't nobody stop my hustle. Hey, bro, I'll say you. I'm listen.
The way he put it, he said, "Bro, you out here teaching people how to cut their own hair, and then they won't need you. They gonna need me.
They still gonna need me.
They gonna need me. Come on, bro. Hey, listen. Even if you can cut as good as me, cut yourself as good as me, you still don't have that luxury of sitting down. You know what I mean? Like, come on.
Bro, I can cut hair and I come to you.
Yeah.
I don't care. Like, that's not, listen, just because I know it don't mean I want to do
it. Because being able to cut yourself, you're missing out on the experience and the convenience.
I respect that.
Those are two important things, you know? Like,
I respect that.
Because I cut myself, and sometimes it's not a good experience, and sometimes it's inconvenient. So if I ever do sit with somebody, it's because I want those two things, you know?
Yeah, I respect that.
Me personally, I can't sit the fuck still.
Hey, bro, I ain't gonna hold you. I don't know. It's just, I'm be too busy. I'm too busy.
Yeah.
So it's like, I can't, I take my time out. I come to you. That'll be my time. I'm chilling. I get my time, my little rest. Because when I'm done with you, I'm going right back outside. Yeah. So it's like, I just
rip you a lot like me though, man. Like when you get in a cut, you just, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you see me. I'm always like, and that's what it is. And it's like, it don't be purposely. It just be like, I got ADHD.
Yeah, big time.
So it's like, I ain't even gonna hold you. I can't sit still for long. I'll be trying to go like, all right, yeah, we're gonna get this done, and I'm always thinking about trying to make some more money. So it's like, at all times, it's just like, it's times we'll be having a conversation. Somebody got a blank T-shirt, or I'm designing a T-shirt while we're having a conversation. Just be like, what? Yeah. Only if they knew what I'm doing, but the whole time it's just like I'm getting through the conversation with you. That's how I look at it, bro.
How important is community when building a brand? You said you be going out to Kensington, you out there in the streets.
You need that. When you building a brand, people need to know who you are. Don't nobody know who you are just because you build a brand. And just like in the beginning, I thought everybody was gonna buy from me because I like who I was. A lot of people know me, and I like, you get what I'm saying. I know a lot of people, so I'm like, they're gonna go because of me.
And there's a lot of people that start a business off of the strength of how many friends they got.
Because your friends are so your friends is like your family and friends is not your supporters for real. I'm gonna keep it a beat. So you got. Don't get me wrong.
Majority of my clientele, strangers. Yeah, you know what I mean. I met them because they needed a haircut.
But wait, don't get me wrong. You'll have select few people in your family that support.
Definitely.
But don't be the ones that be like, oh, my family don't do nothing. I don't got no support. You gotta go get that. Them people out there gonna support you before your family, your mom,
and you know
your
what's
dad.
Crazy? Sometimes the closest people, it's up to you to kind of prove it to them that like you said, like you ain't crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right. So you get doubted. I've been doubted so much, bro. You like, look at that, bro. My name is Trapzone. My name is Trapzone.
But I've never took it personal where like they didn't believe in me at first. I busted a move and they're like, yo, you actually on to something.
Oh no, I know when you don't believe.
I take that as like I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Yeah. You know, I changed his mind.
They tell you, they let you know when they don't believe in you. You know when they don't believe in you. Yeah. But it's just like,
or what about the people they stick around just in case?
Oh yeah, man, you get rid of them. I just started getting rid of them.
Hell yeah,
Man, listen, and we just had this conversation. I don't listen. You got the people. You gonna see them people that stick around just in case. I just had them people, bro, and it's crazy because I just cut these people off.
Just in case he blow up.
Just in case he blow up, I'm gonna stick around. So I'm here with a little, yo, that's my man. Yo, let me buy this joint. Yeah. Let me buy this off you, but let me get it for this. So, no, nigga, like, no, bro. No. No. You gonna see them people when you realize them people, bro, cut them people off because they're blocking you from going where you gotta go. Yeah. And it's corny.
I always say sometimes God's waiting for you to eliminate that one person out your life to give you a blessing. He got a blessing for you in his back pocket. He waiting for you to get rid of that person.
Core said it the best. God really got a way. He said God really show a way who. No, God really will show you a way who see who really with you. That shit gonna come out to the light, bro. When they come out. So on, you just gotta get rid of them, cut them off. I don't care who it is.
Tell me about the blood, sweat, and tears that goes into this that people don't see.
Blood, sweat, and tears, bro. I'm I'm rude. I'm like I'm very high headed for real. I'm gonna keep it being behind closed doors. So it's like when shit not going my way, I don't want to talk to nobody. Like, I'm all right. If I don't get money, I'm not a person. Like I feel like I'm a blob. Like I'm here. If I ain't making no type of money, I do not want to talk to you. I don't want to watch movies. I don't want to be around. Get away from me. I have to figure out a way to get money. You get what I'm trying to say? Because I've been broke before. I've been homeless before. I slept in parks before. Yeah. So I know, like, you get what I'm trying to say? Like, I know what's up. Like, you get them, and it's corny because it's like, yo, I can never let myself get there. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I remember, like I've slept in niggas' cars. Like, I had a nigga used to keep his heat on for me in the car, and then until he'll come out at 3, 4 in the morning and cut it off, and that bitch get cold as shit, bro. You get what I'm saying? Like, so I've been there, I've been down before, and I can't let myself ever get there.
Nee.
So that's like, so when I feel like I ain't making no money, I feel like a failure. And I got too much to prove to myself, let alone everybody that told me I was a failure.
Yeah.
You get what I'm trying to say? Yeah. So it's like I have to just go. And behind them closed doors, bro, I'm very picky. I might make a design and I'll scratch that shit. Or it's like I get to the moves where I'll buy designs and them shits is, to me now they trash, and it's just like I ain't working with them. Yeah. So I get frustrated where I can't find the design because everything that I'm looking through on there and I ain't got it in my head. I get behind closed doors. I'm like a whole different person, and it get crazy. It's like when I get in the modes, like I get in the modes, I go try to sell anything with Trapzone. I go to Primark and just slap Trapzone everywhere and just start walking just so I can feel like I made some type of money.
Yeah.
And that's like behind like the blood, sweat, and tears with this shit is like, yo.
That's dope that you keep the focus on the
I
brand,
have to because if you get comfortable, you get lazy.
Yeah.
Only like
but like if you need to make money, you look at it like, all right, I got this brand. I'm gonna go to Primark and do that with this brand. You're not like out here like, oh, I'm gonna just try to flip some stuff off or up or something. You know, you stay within your brain, focus on the brand. Because you got
always
focusing on the brand.
It's a bigger outcome. I know this, Joe, that. Hey, bro, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I don't care what nobody take this. I'm the hottest brand in Philadelphia, bro. Like I ain't even gonna hold you, and I stand on it. And like you supposed to feel like that with yours. You supposed to feel you the hottest barber.
I'm the hottest barber in the city, bro.
Exactly.
I say all the time.
I'm the hottest brand out here. Ain't nobody doing these hoodies and none of this shit. I'm doing it. Like, you get what I'm saying? It's like they not. And I say it like, you're not messing with me, bro. And it's like just me being me. Like, yeah, I'm sorry. Like I'm like, I ain't gonna say I'm cocky, but I'm very confident. Yeah. Like I know what it is. Like you
gotta know what it is. Man. Nobody's gonna believe in you if you don't believe in yourself.
Exactly. You know? That's like ain't nobody gonna do like or for a clothing brand. You gotta wear your own brand. Yeah. Ain't nobody. How they gonna feel comfortable wearing it if you not wearing it?
Yeah, I'm wearing essentials out here. I got our clothing.
I'm making him rich. No, I'll keep that in my pocket. Yeah. I wear Trapzone. Yeah. And in the mail right now, my socks and my drawers is coming. So now only thing waiting is sneakers. And I'm talking to a manufacturer for sneakers right now.
Sneakers, yeah, that's what's up,
it's
man.
It's crazy, bro.
That's what's up.
I ain't even gonna hold you. It's everywhere.
That's one thing people stay away, the sneakers. Man, you know, because that's a whole nother game.
It's a whole nother game.
It's not just like, slapping a
logo on something. I know, like I got vision, bro. Like I know me, bro. Like so it's like I can sit down and I'll see something and draw it and draw that 15 different ways with different type of patterns to turn it into a whole different sneaker. Copyright infringes, you got to change 35% of the whatever it is. So if I change the color and change this not that sneaker no more.
Yeah, I know with content, they said you could take somebody's content, and that's why you always see like the bull's face in the corner of it. Now it's his content. Because he wasn't sitting there with his yeah, you know, it's real crazy, shit. You know? But you don't get copyright that way, you know? Yeah.
And it's crazy, but it's just like, I'm a firm believer that follow the footsteps that's there. Yeah. If Springboard is already established, I'm sorry. If this is already established and there's not that many out here, figure out a way to do this again, so to put it out there. I'm a hustler. I'm trying to beat your prices. I got tobacco leaves coming right now.
Oh yeah,
I
think you did mention that. Yeah.
I got a lick plant. I mean, it's called a lick pack.
Lick pack. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I got infused alcohol tobacco leaves. 100% pure Dominican leaf, aged leaves. Yeah.
That sounds good.
And it's coming. That's like real soon. I'm already.
Too bad I quit smoking, man.
Bro, I ain't even gonna hold you. Like the tester, I had to test my own product. So smooth, bro. Yeah. The ash white. It burns smooth, the flavor, everything.
Oh man, you gonna make me want to smoke out
of this. Hey, bro, I ain't gonna hold you. Like, and it's crazy, but it's like I step out my lane. I'm not just stuck here. I got Trapzone fishing.
Mm-hmm.
I did it. We launched at the trout tournament this weekend. Trapzone fishing. It's like I'm stepping out. This is not the only lane. Why would I go into the fishing gear? Have you ever seen fishing gear?
Yeah.
How is it? Would you wear it?
Nah.
I guarantee you'll wear Trapzone fishing.
Yeah.
You get what I'm trying to say? Yeah. Because it's like I'll take this edge of this urban and mix it in with that fishing.
And I like that because that's definitely thinking outside the box. Because that's how you're supposed to be thinking.
Now I got your kids want it because it looks like a Hellstar t-shirt.
Yeah.
Wow, this is fishing. I want it.
These shoes when Kanye dropped the orange ones, he got that from County, bro. He was doing
there was the shower shoes.
The shower shoes, yeah, yo.
It was Bob Barker.
Yeah, obviously he made them more durable and like you know what I mean. But he was doing Mondays at the church and the jails and stuff. You know what I mean?
And that's what he did.
He got inspiration, smart. Man. Yeah,
that's smart.
So like that's why I like you doing the fishing thing because you're thinking like an
because
artist.
It's like tell me you wouldn't wear this. So
yeah, he got that from jail, 100%.
Trapzone fishing, right? This is the t-shirt. Tell me you wouldn't wear that shirt.
Yeah, that joint's hard.
This shirt, everything.
Yeah.
Come on. I wear this shirt. Trapzone fishing is everything. So it's like you couldn't tell me that I wouldn't succeed in this part because it's nothing like this.
You fish?
Yes, I fish.
Oh, that's what's up. I like fishing. I've only been fishing a couple times, but I love it.
Hey, bro, we striper fishing all. Like I go fishing. Like I ain't gonna lie to you. That's my thing. Right. It's therapy.
You gotta invite me next time, man.
I'm with it whenever you're ready.
Yeah,
whenever you want to go fishing, just tell me you want. We out. Bro, got boating up, bro.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah, like we can go, but it's just like it's therapeutic, bro. Just sit by that water. Hey, sometimes I'll just cast, bro. And that's
what's crazy. Why? Like I don't know why I enjoy it so much, but like, bro,
that's the only
ain't
time
no action
I can
most of the time. Yeah, there ain't no action. You just sitting there,
and you just sitting there, bro. And I clear my mind, bro.
Hell yeah, we gotta do that soon, man.
Like it's amazing, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you, bro. Man. It's good, and it's just like it got me through a lot. Core and fishing got me through my hard times. I ain't even gonna hold you, bro. Them like, listen, I ain't gonna hold you. Like especially like last year, like. The brand took a real big dip, like and it left me like to the point where it's just like, man, I'm about to say F this job, bro. Yeah. And they're just like, no, I couldn't do it.
I did it for my clothing brand, man. It got to a point where I was just like, man, I went to the flea market, sold everything for $1, bro. Like just got rid of everything.
You know what it be? It be them people, bro. It be the people that remind you that you like you still something, bro. I ain't gonna hold you because it's just like a couple weeks ago was the first time I ever seen myself on the For You page. That's deep for me. Yeah, you get what I'm trying to say? Yeah, I see my views. My views be whamming. But it's just like to see myself on a For You page. You told me, some people told me, like, yo, I seen you there before. Right. You get what I'm trying to say? But like, nigga, I seen it myself now. Yeah. And it's like, to me, that's decent. You get what I'm saying? But it's just like, it be them times when you ready to crash out, like, far as like, yeah, I'm done. It's over. I don't even want this joint no more. And it'll be that one person that'll just text you like, yo, bro, you got a hoodie? I need a hoodie like right now. I only want yours though.
I just sold my TV service. I had an app. And the day I sold it, I got a few customers that day, and it just went to the person I sold it to. You know what I mean? Like, and it's always like that. But the best time to sell a business is when it's booming.
When it's booming.
If it's hurting, they got nothing to buy.
Exactly.
Yeah, you know.
And that's like when you're trying to buy like investors. Like that's like. You can't go to an investor with a business that ain't making no type of money.
A good analogy, a dirt bike. You got a dirt bike, right? And then the dirt bike is running great. That's the time to sell it. But then let's say the carburetor goes. Now it's going to be a problem.
Sell it so it's a hobby.
Yeah, you're like,
Hey, you want 15? Yo, I got 9 for you right now.
You got to have that thing riding right so you can get what it's worth.
That's real. I ain't never put it that way.
Because I've been in that situation where, like, you know, I got a dirt bike and I'm like, let me just take it to the shop. I'll get this joint fixed up. And I was supposed to sell it after I get it fixed so I can get it top dollar. But I'm like, fuck it, this joint running. You know what I mean? I'm going to be hopping back on this joint. Carburetor goes again. And you know what I mean? Yeah, so it's like now I got to pick. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I've been there.
Fix it and sell it or like, you know what I mean? It's the same thing. But business is like the same way, man.
I've been there. Yeah. Especially with the cars. I came home selling cars.
Yep.
I had like 3 or 4 cars at the time. And one of the cars that I had, just like, I brought it. I was buying from a little salvage joint. And it was like a donor car. So it was a clean title. I thought it was a good joint, man. No, it wasn't. I paid more to fix the car than I did for the car.
Yeah.
Right. So it was just like, I know what you mean.
I was liking the whole car thing because it's cool to like have a different car to drive.
No,
Like,
I was selling them Jones. Hey, bro, I ain't even gonna hold you. See, for me, I ain't gonna hold you. I always got more than one car. I got more than one car because I still got that mentality like you switch up.
Yeah.
Switch up. You don't
and it's nice for people to not know what the hell you're driving.
I sell my cars. After a certain amount of time, I get rid of them and get more.
Yeah, I had this car. This is a car that I had for the longest. It's been 3 years and some change. And when people see it, they know. You know what I mean? Like,
so that's how it be. I ain't even gonna hold you. It's time. Like, hey, bro, I pull up in so many different cars, and it just be like, I can't. I don't know. I just when I get to that mood, it's like, all right, I'm getting rid of this joint. I'm getting another one because everybody know me in this car. Yeah. But I buy cars for the fact that like if I ever go broke, I can sell a car. Yeah. I keep that mentality. I feel like rich people buy gold and diamonds and stuff like that, put that in a safe. So for rainy days, people under them, I believe they buy houses and properties and businesses. And people under them, I believe they should be buying cars and stuff like that. Like
they do depreciate, but it's not a bad way to
at all. It's not. Money, you still gonna get. Listen, you brought a car for. Hey, bro, I lied to you. I be fine. A little car that's out there, bro. I paid $700 for it. Bro.
Oh damn.
They like $3,500.
Yeah.
You get what I'm trying to say?
What got me into the car game? Because this is before I was going to the auctions. I would find good deals like on OfferUp and Craigslist back in the day, and I'm like, bro, like I just got this car for $2,000. This joint worth for easy 35 for. You know what I mean? Like, so I was like, bro, like I'm about to just buy another one, like and that'll be my flip. Like, that's how it happened.
I always do that. Flipping cars is the easiest thing in the world to do. You just like it's everything, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you. It's extra. It's easy money. It's good money, and it's just like. This is like rainy day. Like, that's how I look at it, bro. I like, listen, I ain't even gonna hold you. Let something go down today tomorrow. I got at least 2 I can get rid of and still be comfortable. So it's like, I believe you should always keep that for like rainy day shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Stocks ain't bad either, too.
I'm just jumping into crypto.
I'm not a big, I don't have any stocks right now. I don't have any crypto, but I am into it, you know.
I'm into crypto right now. Right now, I ain't doing too good. But I got what I'm on. I got ADA. ADA is Cardano, some shit like that. Yeah. That ain't doing too good. I got XRP. XRP fell in the ABA.
Yeah, I heard about it. I feel like XRP is one of those situations. Listen to this. There's this story where these 2 men go to a village, right? And the one guy is the money man. The other guy is kind of the messenger, right? So the money man, he's just chilling at the crib. He tells the messenger, all right, go out to the village. Tell everybody we'll give them $25 for a monkey, right? There's monkeys all over, right? So they started racking up the monkeys. Oh, fuck it, it's $25, The man with the money, he's putting these monkeys in a cage, and like just keeping them, to the side.
Right.
And then now the monkeys are running low and people are like, yeah, I got my bread. I'm good off that. You know what I mean? And they're like, yo, since the demand went low, go and find a monkey. We'll give you double now. We'll give you $50 now. You know what I mean? So they're like, okay, yeah, bet. And they scrape up whatever monkeys they can get. And now it's like, yo, there are no monkeys out. There's nothing, right?
I like that.
So now they're like, all right, since there's no monkeys, if y'all happen to find a monkey, we'll give you $100. They went from 25 to 50 to 100, right? Now they're like looking around, who has the monkeys? The man with the money from the beginning. He's like, I'll sell y'all all these monkeys for $70. Meanwhile, the messenger, he MIA. He know where to be found. But the dude that's got the monkeys that they didn't know was behind all this is buying. They bought all those monkeys for $70. Remember, they only got it from $25 to $50 each one. So they sell it for $70. Now they're like, all right, yeah, let me get my bean. Where's the dude at?
He know where to be found.
So that's why I say your products or services are really worth as much as you can get for it. But if nobody's buying it, ain't worth shit.
Can I speak on something? That's
crazy. And that relates to the NFTs, I want to say. The NFTs.
I brought NFTs too.
Yeah, bro. Like, yo, if nobody's going to buy that shit, I don't care what you say it's worth.
From the rip.
It's not worth nothing if nobody's ready to buy it.
It was right then and there.
So everybody they painted that picture in their head like, yo, these monkeys are worth a bean. I'm trying, you know what I mean? If I can buy one, if I can get one, I'm a flip it. Ain't nobody buying, bro.
That's crazy.
Everybody, the messenger left. They never saw the money man again. It was done with, and that they said that's how the stock market. What was it called? XRP. That's a big one because there's been so much hype around that.
Because they saying it's about to take off again.
Because they're saying it's about to take off, right?
So everybody back in the XRP.
That's the people who own the majority of it that are saying that. They're telling everybody, yo, this joint gonna go up. So once everybody buys in, now they sell.
But Rick Ross just did it.
XRP, right?
No.
Yeah. What?
Rick Ross dropped this coin made everybody go buy it, and he snatched all the money.
Acoin.
No, but he still got it. Rick Ross took everybody.
Yeah.
They said Ross sit there and made the jaw.
So there was some fraud.
And took all the coins, they said. Like, I ain't even gonna hold you. I was looking into it because I was waiting for it to drop. I was gonna jump on it. Yeah. Because the way Trump coin went, Trump wife coin went retarded. Yeah. They said, yo, invest in this today. If you would have put $100, you probably would have came up something crazy. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm trying to say? But over 24 hours, they made millionaires. In 24 hours. Yeah. But you said a statement that made me laugh when you said your product is only how much you can get it for.
Mm-hmm. So, like, if somebody will pay you $500 for a hoodie, it's worth that much. So if you sell it to somebody for $100, call it a deal.
Yeah. It's crazy because Willow Grove, the store I'm in Willow Grove, shout out to Got 'em Kicks. The owner, she told me, her husband and her wife and husband is the owners. The owner, the wife told me. She was like, if you don't raise your prices, I'm kicking you out. Just like that. And I loved it because I know what they was doing. Both of them, they believe it or not, they're a big part of my brand because they showed me the materials. I came to the store to fill Hellstar. I came to the store to fill a Mary. He used to call me just to fill a new material of the stuff that's coming so I can know what to look for. Mm-hmm. No bullshit. Like, he used to come in there like, yo, Hellstar just dropped. Come here. I'll pull up. He'll be like, here. He'll just throw it. Go put it on. See how it feels. You see how heavy it is. Fill of paint. Mm-hmm. So that's why my last race car sweatsuit, the paint and the material came from Dan from Got 'em Kicks. Like, but his wife was so passionate telling me, like, she was like, listen, you here on shelves next to a Mary, Off-White, and your material better. Yeah. And you selling it for cheap. Yeah. She was like, they're the reason why my prices went up. Okay. And they showed me that I can get what I asked for. Yeah. And it was like, it blew my, bro. I sell t-shirts for $100, bro. Yeah. Like, who the fuck ever thought? I ain't even paying $100 for a t-shirt. It's crazy, yeah. Oh, bro, snap. Like, hey, bro, I ain't even gonna hold you. It's my times when we get a couple of dollars. Like, it's cool. We used to do this shit. We used to get, but bro, like right now, where I'm at right now, like how me and my responsibility, I'm not paying $100 for no t-shirt. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm trying to say?
But it's really who you are too. But, you know what I mean? Because you don't pay that much. You know, and what I mean? You make clothes. You don't.
But I'm talking about for me to wear somebody like all right. Let me not cap.
Because you did say you won't wear other brands.
I support. Yeah, I support. Yeah. I mainly wear my brand. Okay. But you will catch me in somebody else's clothes. I definitely support. I wear Love Money. Right. I wear External. I wear Creator. I wear like different brands. Mm-hmm. Like it's another brand, Divine Lux. Like it's other brands out here that I wear. Mm-hmm. Humans. Like I did a collab with bro. Like
so you did a collab with them?
Me and Humans. Like that's okay. Bro. But it's like
what's your dream collab?
My dream collab? You really want to hear my dream collab? And they like people want to get mad at me for this?
Let's hear it.
Kanye West and Kool Ka.
I love it.
Kanye West is a fucking genius. Yeah, I don't care. Excuse my language. We can't.
Yeah, you good.
Oh, yeah. Kanye West is a fucking genius, bro. Mm-hmm. Let me tell you something. All this shit that they talk about him going crazy and all that. This is all like I believe this is like stirring this pot up for something I'm about to drop. Mm-hmm. And everybody on me right now. Everybody talking shit. And when it drops, everybody gonna be like, oh, let me see what it is. Yeah, bro, he's a genius.
He's a genius. I don't wear his shoes because I love these shoes. Can I tell you something? I support him and I support his vision.
You can see them from 3 blocks away and you can tell what they are, right? Yeah. That's a genius. Mm-hmm. A genius is a person that can make something that you can't see the name, but you can see what it is.
These joints 3D printed, ain't they?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure.
They probably are, but when I tell you they're amazing, bro, he's a genius. Mm-hmm. Kool Ka just like, that's one of my
he got the sneakers, right?
Bro, he's an animal. Yeah. And a lot of people only found out about him because him and the Omi situation. I knew about Kool Ka when he like before the Omi situation when I first started selling clothes. Because Kool Ka, like his sneakers
he based out of Texas?
New York.
Oh, New York. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kool Ka make clothes and sneakers. Mm-hmm. And his designs is retarded, bro. Yeah. Listen, my bad. Bull who like if he making his designs, he's an animal. Mm-hmm. And whoever making his designs is an animal if he not doing it. Yeah. And his sneakers, like he did it. Uh-huh. He did it. Like and like I ain't gonna hold you. Like I respect his hand, bro. That's my two. They my two right there. They my two boots. Like,
yeah. You saw it wasn't a collab, but it was like I don't even know how to put it. Like Love Money. He did the Dapper Dan John.
Love Money, the smartest nigga I know.
Because Dapper Dan don't know about that, right? That John he did, right? He was trying to get the word out, but yo, he's creative, bro.
I ain't even gonna hold you. I ain't gonna put his. If he doing what I'm thinking he doing, I ain't gonna put it out there. But Love Money is one of the smartest niggas I ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
And he deserved to get whatever he come his way. Well, I mean, bro, the way he moving with it and how he doing it with the Love Money department gallery, the Love Money essentials and the Dapper Dan, it's the smartest shit in the world.
He had the one John. What was was it Kensington Dior?
Kensington. Now,
is that what he called
it? All
right,
so that was all right, but that was his. That's like, all right. So the way I look at it is like this, right? I hope he don't get mad at me for saying this is gimmick and I spoke it up. I hope not, bro. If I look at certain shit like copyright infringement, I'm gonna do this and keep doing this and do this and do this until you hit me with a cease and desist.
That's free marketing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The smartest shit I ever seen in my life, nigga. Why wouldn't I?
Bro, I used to say that about rappers hopping on a beat or something.
Yeah.
Bro, like,
bro, it's free marketing. You gonna talk shit,
bro?
You gonna hit me?
Yo, if Kanye tries to sue you, you tell him, bro, you trying to avoid a Kanye lawsuit? What you talking about? Like,
hey, bro,
what we talking about here? All right, let's say, you don't get the royalties from that song that became a hit. You got the recognition.
Still who I am.
You got the marketing, bro. Now drop your hit. Now work with a producer.
Nigga I know.
Yeah,
hey, bro, I ain't even gonna hold you.
I'm
gonna keep it all the way 100. I don't even follow brands on Instagram. Love Money is on my feed all the time. I don't follow brands. There's nothing against, bro. Like, I love that, man. We slept in houses together. The nigga used to come to my mom's crib, bro. So it's like, I love TJ. Like, that's really like family. I know his family just like he know my family. Yeah. But it's like, I don't follow brands because I still got pride, and my pride be like, you know how you got them people like, oh, he took that from this person, or he took that from he got up.
Bro, that's exactly why barbers don't want to do the subscription.
And
he just doing what Teo did.
You wanna know what Love Money told me? I'm gonna keep it a bean. I didn't drop 3-packs just because of what you just said. I didn't drop 3-packs because Love Money was doing it. I said, I'm not doing that, bro doing it. I told bro looked at me, he said, bro, you'll be a dummy if you don't. Yeah. If your customers want it, they don't want my 3-packs, they probably want yours. You get what I'm trying to say? But like, nigga, that's your cut. Get that money. You're not stopping my money.
You know how many clients are sitting in their barber's chair showing them me? And instead of saying like, oh, maybe I'll consider it, bro, I swear to God, they tell me
like, I don't want to see that shit.
Yo, they fuck you and fuck that barber. Tell him to cut you. Yo, I swear, now I got this person sitting in my chair telling me all about it.
And that's good.
You know, yeah, bro.
That's good.
And it's been good marketing because they go into their barbers to talk about me, and everybody's, you know, it's a reason to share. It's a reason to talk about it. But barbers are so, like, their ego's getting away so bad that, like,
people, that's just men in period. That's men period. You know what else I realized? That's people here. When you leave out of Philadelphia, you know, people don't give compliments. You ever a person ever walk up to you and just randomly give you a compliment? They don't do that, and we look at it like, oh, you dick eating, or that's weird.
I was just gonna say that word, dick eating.
So like, that's what it is, and it's like,
he acting Joe.
Yeah, like that's weird. But when you go to other places, you get compliments. People are like being people. That's normal stuff people do. Yeah. But it's just like we just so like, tough and
I want to start my own thing.
Yeah, like no, bro. Hey, put that shit to the side, bro.
Yeah, if it works, you know, hey, you know the formula. You gonna ignore it just because somebody else did it?
I told you, I follow footsteps, bro. Yeah, they told you, listen. Just because McDonald's made burgers didn't mean Burger King couldn't do it.
Burger King did it too.
It was already put here. I'm going to do it. I'm going to walk this
Uber and Lyft, bro.
Bro.
That's the same shit.
Exactly.
It's the same app. You know how many people told Lyft, like, oh, they already got Uber. Like,
yeah.
Come on, bro.
Come on.
I use both, bro. I got both.
Listen, I used to do Dominican cabs. They took the Dominican cabs out the way. Dominican cabs used to be $10 a joint.
They probably told the Uber, like, you know, they were like, oh, they already got cabs. Like,
and that's what it be. It was cabs because it's just like, bro, just because it's there don't mean that you can't get money in doing it. Yeah. Just because Trapzone there don't mean you can't do another. There's so many different trap lines out here. You got Trapology. You got all this other shit, bro. There's so many different trap lines.
What about the payment processing apps like Cash App, Venmo, PayPal? They all the same.
It's all same shit.
It's all the same shit, bro. Listen,
it's all the same shit. If people, if you doubt kills dreams, just because you kept speaking, oh man, I ain't doing it, you doubting it. You gotta go, bro.
Yep.
Every success I had with this business is because I took the risk and I just went. I spent all my money, bro. I ain't had rent money for the next month. I went straight to the mall, bro. I'm not gonna play with you, bro. I'm keeping it a bean. I spent all my money and got burnt and had to borrow some money from somebody just to make sure that store open. First day, bro. If I'm not mistaken, we did like 40 grand. Our grand open.
Damn, that's what's up, man.
Crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Where we're at, bro. And it blew my mind, bro. I like the money I made in that mall just like showed me like, wow, like what the fuck? Yeah. Like people buying my shit, like.
So you were done with the streets?
No.
I'm
selling drugs. Yeah.
Selling drugs.
I'm done.
So like making that type of money, you're like, damn, like I always say when people go to jail, there's never money that they were making that they couldn't have made legally, bro.
You making 30 cents in jail?
I don't mean like.
No, I'm saying like niggas go to jail and you gotta get a job. Yeah, niggas go to jail and get a job.
You were making all this 25 cents. Didn't want to work when you were free, and now you
in there working for 25 cents because you was just out here and ain't nobody taking care of you in that job, and you ain't saving your money because you was being a dickhead.
Yeah, but
now you in there working for 25 cents.
All it takes is your energy and your focus to be in the right place, man. You make that money legally, bro.
Hey, bro,
ain't no reason
out there. It's too much. Hey, bro,
unethically.
You want to hear how much of a hustler I was, bro? Nobody really knew this, right? I used to sell turtles, bro. When I was a kid, like I ain't gonna hold you. I always wanted money, so it's like I ain't gonna say turtles yourself. No, yeah, some bull on Fifth Street used to sell them in a bin and used to pay like.
There's still there's a bull. I don't know if he's still on K&A. There was a turtle bull,
a little square, little Jones.
Yeah, and there's another dude. He'd be out on Tioga, on Aramingo and Tioga, right there in front of the beer.
So that's what it was. Listen, bro. My cousin Ra came, right? He told me about these turtles. He like, yo, we can get 25 turtles for like $50 or $60. Turtles are $10 a piece because they come with a little can. That's $2.50. We can split this joint. Bet. Me and Ra gonna go sell turtles. Where we're at, we went to go sell turtles, and that was money. So it was just like, all right, like it's coming. People was buying these joints. Yeah. We just standing like turtle, no bullshit, bro. And it just like blew my mind, bro. But that's to show you, like,
my mom loves turtles. She probably bought a turtle off me.
And that's how crazy it, bro. Because it just be like, bro. But it just like the hustler mentality. Like I always been on some paper. Like you always gotta have something, bro. So it's like that's just to show you, like I've been a hustler my whole life.
Hell yeah.
That's crazy. Like selling turtles, bro. Yeah. Like where we're at, man. That shit out of pocket.
You ever consider going out to the flea markets just for like marketing purposes? You know what I mean? Getting the brand out there and stuff like that.
So I thought
it's only $30 for the day.
And it's crazy because I never thought about it. Like,
and there's not.
No, I ain't gonna say I never thought. I thought about it before, but never went through with it. And I ain't even gonna lie to you. Most of my orders that I get. So this is the key. Is like making your shit like don't buy too much. Buy what you know gonna sell.
Yeah.
So 9 times out of 10, I would have to like make sure I got an order for this, because if I put an order in now, I know this order gonna last me 3 to 4 to 5 days. You get what I'm trying to say? Or if I get an order from overseas where I'm going to manufacture, they go to the store. I don't even put them on the streets.
Yeah.
You get what I'm trying to say? So it's just like I never tried it. I can do it.
There's only $30 for the day. Look at it like a $30 billboard for the day. You know
that's heavy.
Because you can just have a big backdrop just to advertise the brand.
I ain't never think.
Because there might not be a whole lot of people ready to pay for a hoodie,
but they gonna see what it is.
Yeah, all for recognition. $30.
I ain't never think of that's smart, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you. That's real smart.
Yeah, you can have that.
That's smart. I appreciate that.
Best advice you can give someone that's trying to build a brand.
I got so many, but I'm trying to think of the best one. Like, consistency. I'm still working on consistency. Consistency is what makes the brand go. If you're not consistent, you're not going. Like you gotta stay consistent. You gotta keep going, keep going. Don't bite off more than you can chew. Like playing. If you don't play, I think you playing to fail. So it's like
absolutely
like that like
you gotta see the path and the vision.
Yeah, you can't just like, don't get me wrong, I'm heavy on impulse. I'll jump off on impulse, but that is only on some. I know this is I'm jumping off this because this is the better my brand. You get what I'm trying to say? But other than that, like I got plan. And you just gotta stay consistent. Like
I think anything, because I feel like there's money in anything. It's all about being consistent,
bro. You got people out here making money washing, cleaning sneakers, bro.
Yeah.
Like real shit. Like it's money, and it's nothing that
money
you can.
Anything,
hey, bro.
Especially, I think now we live in the era where like there's no such thing as hobbies no more, bro.
They sell air in a can.
The air cans. No. What?
They sell air in a can. You can buy air, bro.
They literally buy. You know, they thought the man that invented water bottles was crazy, right? They're like, I got water at the crib for free.
Exactly.
What you talking about? Yeah.
So this is what I'm trying to say, bro. Yeah. But I ain't go to the water, but I went to the air because that one is like more, nigga, I'm breathing.
Yeah, that's air.
But
yeah, that's
no, like it's other countries that the
you don't
air
even need to pay a bill.
That they spray. They got this shit. Like, yo, bro, they sell air.
But same with water. You know, the tap water is no good. I don't drink tap water.
Look at Flint, or at that Michigan where they water bad, right?
Yeah.
Like, look at that. I don't drink tap water. That's nasty. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, it's like, you drink
tap water when you locked up though.
You have to. It's bad. Yeah. Right? But you get to it.
And that water
different. Yeah, that water nasty. That's recycled water. That's different. That's
fucked up. Man.
But it's like, hey, bro, it's money in everything. You can do anything. These kids just get on a camera and talk and make money.
But it takes consistency.
Consistency is what it is.
People do it for like a week and be like,
it ain't gonna happen overnight.
Nope.
It ain't gonna happen overnight.
It might have to go up, down before you really see it good.
Prime example, I ain't even gonna hold you. I can't stop talking about this. Core Thorough album. The album is called Thorough. Mm-hmm. That album tells you about everything.
When did that drop? I'm not a huge core fan.
Bro, I love that album, bro. Yeah. I'm sorry. Like, I think like a year ago.
A year ago? Okay. I gotta check it out.
I'm about to find out for you right now.
I'm gonna put that on my list
when I tell you, like, that whole album, you can listen to that whole album, and it like, man, bro, I ain't 24. It dropped in 24. It's called Thorough. But like that whole album, it doesn't happen. It like shit don't happen overnight. You got that. It's like so much. Letter to My Fan. Like, it's so much on there for people that's in the mix. Like, that'll be like, damn. Like,
I'm going to the gym right after this. I'm gonna get this joint to listen.
And like my favorite song on that joint is "Letter to My Fans" because it's like that's how you feel to the people that you like when you in the business, so you doing it and you not. And he said, "I know consistency is key. Sorry that I wasn't consistent. I want me to be. Sorry that I wasn't dropping enough." Like, he really like, and it's like, damn.
And
like,
he owned that shit.
And that's
and
he talking about that, but he talking to me like he talking about me.
Right.
That's type shit. Like, when I tell you, like,
key, man.
That shows you the ups and downs. He tells you like it don't happen overnight. Like, he putting it in music so you can like see it, and all this shit be real, bro. You gotta like really, bro. I've been doing this since 2018, and I still ain't blow up.
Mm-hmm. You just getting started.
I made shitloads of money of it.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying? But it's just like I ain't stopping because I know where it's gonna go.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I look at it.
What's next for Trapzone?
What's next for Trapzone? Damn. I'm about to drop a kid line. I'm doing kids clothes. Everybody been asking me for kids clothes.
Kids clothes? That's what's up. Okay.
I'm dropping kids clothes. It ain't gonna say Trapzone.
Have you seen that dude? I don't know his name. I follow him, but he makes a lot of designer stuff for kids.
That's gas. It's called Mini Me, some shit like that.
Yeah. And
I've ordered.
You know, because he had people saying like, "Oh, I got the screen printing and the vinyl cutting. I'm gonna just make it myself." But like, yo, he got these.
He's got real. He's going from manufacturers. That really, this is real material. Getting made just like that. Yeah. And it's amazing, bro. Bull got some gas.
Got the young boys looking fly as shit.
So it's like how I thought about it, right? And people should take the same idea, right? You got kids?
No, I got a daughter, 1 year old.
All right. So no, it ain't. This don't apply because they got cute little girl clothes and shit like that. Like, people that dress their kids, the little girls be fly. You know how hard it is to find good clothes for like kids. Like nice clothes like we wear. You know how people want to match their kids and shit like that. You know how hard
sometimes
it is
it's hard. That's why they always stick to the Nike tag.
It's all because that's like the most fashionable right now.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Little sweatsuits is the most fashionable.
You can find
the regular be regular shorts that look like basketball shorts or a jersey that's super big. They ain't giving them gas.
Right.
Where it's like, I know for a fact I could just drop blinks and sell blinks for people that make clothes, and they just gonna be like, yo, I'm buying that for kids.
That's what's up.
You get what I'm trying to say? Like, it's so much.
Because that's what you're right. It's not easy to find blank clothes, especially for like a wholesale price.
Yeah, you're not.
Because you can go to like Foreman Mills or Ross and find some blank garments.
It's not there though. It's not that. It's not that. Where you I'm talking about you getting that. Flare jeans, varsity jackets, crop hoodies, and you like, damn, this for a kid.
Yeah,
like,
that's what's up.
You get what I'm saying? Like that.
So that's the new thing.
That's what's coming. That's coming real soon.
That's what's up, man. What's the best way to put in an order for Trapzone clothing?
You get me on IG.
IG?
IG. I don't know what's going on with my website.
Right?
My website going crazy right now. I've been trying to figure this out for like the past month now.
Yeah.
But hit me on IG
works.
at Trapzone Clothing.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it on the bottom for you.
And listen, I answer. Trust me, I ain't one of them that bleed you on red or I answer.
Are there any other ways to get in contact with you besides Instagram?
No, just IG.
Just stick to IG. All right.
Just stick to IG. We can go through there. Matter of fact, you can hit me on TikTok too. TikTok at Trapzone Clothing. That's going up. I'm actually starting to work on TikTok now. Actually, like I'm starting to get views and likes and all that.
All right.
So that's what it is.
That's what's up, man. Well, I appreciate you doing this, man.
I appreciate you.
Definitely gave out some good game. I might even look into that STD you said. Mm-hmm. Yeah, to look at some designs.
Because it's like the designs, bro. Or you could have looked into it for yourself. They got drop shipping like t-shirt designs. You could open a Spotify store with just t-shirt designs. You can buy all them designs and just leave them, or go on Etsy. Etsy, you buy designs too.
Yeah, I seen that.
You can buy designs on Etsy and just post them, and people will order designs. And then they got places where you can link it together on some drop shipping shit, so you just getting paid.
So when you buy it on Etsy, you would own the rights.
You will own the rights to them designs. So you buy it on Etsy, you own the rights to the design. And you got people that like have drop shipping companies. So they might put an order, and it might go to this company. They put the order on the t-shirt, take they percentage and ship it right out. You don't do nothing but collect money and just keep buying orders. Have
you heard of, it's like a DTG printer, but for tattoos? There's a machine that they got dropping. Because you know how like they got the laser etching for like, brands, like, you can put it on your product. Yeah. Yo, they got, you stick your arm in there, that joint will tattoo.
So I seen something like that. Like a bull was testing it out.
I think I saw it on Shark Tank.
Like that.
Me, bro, I feel like a printer could do a better job than an artist, bro. You know what
because
I mean?
Because they're more precise, probably. Yeah, I get
absolutely.
it. But then what about that glitch? I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm one of them conspiracy theories.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I'm like scared of electric cars and shit. Like I'm driving. I got a little hybrid, and I'm still kind of scared of that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm the nigga that's like scared of the cars, thinking that shit might lock on me, or somebody might hack something like.
Well, so it's like the reason I brought that up though, because now people are thinking, oh, what about the tattoo artists? They're gonna be, get out of here. And even if everybody does use that machine and they stop going to the artist, because what if this thing's like a fraction of what artists are paying, and it's in seconds, Yeah, like you can get it done. Something that might take an artist like 3 hours, you get it done in like 10, 15 minutes.
Damn.
Like because it's just gonna go right on there. But the thing is, where tattoo artists can really capitalize off this, where they getting the designs from? The artists. So now artists, instead of getting paid for their time,
they get paid for the art.
It's like royalties. You know what I mean? Yeah, you put that on the system for the art, and now that tattoo artist is making money for life.
That's some guy that I follow on Instagram. When he sell like shades. It's called like Real Tattoo, something like that, and he sell bristles for Procreate, but it's like tattoos.
Yeah.
So it's like you could like take a picture of you, and I can just add tattoos on you, and that's all his work though. It's crazy, but I get what you're saying. That's yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, especially if you're doing like how he doing it, you're gonna make a lot. You're gonna make a shit. He sell them.
Now imagine buying that tattoo machine. That's passive income for you. You just,
it's like a vending machine.
Put it in a tattoo shop. Yeah. That's it.
That's smart. That's smart. Yeah. That's smart. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't know. I hope it don't. I ain't gonna hold you. I hope it don't take off that much and knock people off, because you got some good tattoo artists out here that deserve to keep their shit going. Yeah. You get what I'm saying?
But it's like your CDL driver and Elon Musk is putting out tractor trailers that drive themselves.
I already know that was $270,000 to reserve it.
Yeah, and you can be that driver that's like, oh, fuck Elon and all that, but it's all about using your head to capitalize off of all this AI stuff, bro. They said AI is gonna eat people alive that can't use their brain.
I'm scared of that shit.
You see, now look, the fear is coming from, I feel like, because you can either use it to your advantage, use ChatGPT.
Oh no, I use ChatGPT. I'm talking about what's coming behind this. I ain't gonna hold you. These like robots and all, bro, I'm scared of that type shit, bro. I believe it, bro, because it's just like,
and they got Terminators out here, bro.
Ain't no way that you can make this perfect. It can glitch. Everything malfunctions. Look how many Teslas malfunctioned for these years. They're still malfunctioning right now since he came out. So you going to tell me you made an A1 robot that ain't going to glitch out, and you putting them in people's houses, bro? You miss me with that bullshit. That's some strong ass metal, bro. What if that nigga accidentally step on your child trying to walk or some shit like that? I'm scared of shit like that, but I ain't even gonna hold you. Like, you got so much going on. You even got these houses that like lock itself down and shit like that. Man, oh, I need access. Yeah. I ain't even gonna hold you. This house I'm trying to buy right now, I got like a mile away from the road. I'm watching you come, like that type time. Like I'm scared of that type stuff, bro. Yeah, it's just like you can't tell me that it can't be done. You got China, the smartest people you ever seen in your life, and they hacking shit from over there to here now. So what makes you think they can't? It
is scary, but I feel like we just gotta embrace our fears, man.
No, I get it. It's going to come. I ain't gonna hold you. I want a Tesla, but I'm just scared. Mm-hmm. I want a Cybertruck. Yeah, I want a Cybertruck, but I'm scared. Yeah, I want one, and it's like
you see, Kodak got a toilet in the back of the Cybertruck.
Bro, he's brawling for that one. Dummy, bro. I think this ain't going. I think he lost, bro. He gone.
Yeah, bro. I pray for him, man. For real. Yeah. Because I see the road he's on, bro, and it's just
I feel bad, bro. You can tell when
and he got the wrong people around him, bro. 100%.
So
100%.
You are, and it's crazy you say that, right? Because this is a message for anybody that's doing anything, right? You really gotta sit down and evaluate your circle, because your circle really can only be around you for negative. Once you go ahead. Anybody that say you bring up like, yo, I'm about to drop this water bottle. And that nigga be like, no, bro, that shit ass to stand in thirdly. That nigga where he at? Yeah. You need people that all right, not the discouragement. You got people that's realism, that's realist, and then you got people that just like that's just negative Nancy. Like you just like, man, fuck that. No. It's like, no, you keep them people out your circle.
Because like you said, like we gotta if you don't have problems, you don't make money. You know what I mean? So sometimes I'll push people to be like, yo, go out there, see if it works. If it don't, you learn something from it.
And that's what it be. But
commit first, figure it out later.
It be the people around you that just bring you down.
But like I was saying before, like God got a blessing for you in his back pocket. He's waiting for you to take this person out.
Hey, yo, I'm waiting. Hey, listen, I lied to you.
Because that person might mess up your blessing. So why would he give it to you?
And I say I say like, I'm a firm believer that stand on it like God got something planned for you. Just gotta get him out the way. Yeah. And it takes you a while to figure out who that person is, though. And I ain't gonna hold you, like it takes a while for you to figure out who that person is. It does, sometimes, but everybody you cut off and along that way, I believe, was cut off for a reason. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? If you felt like you cut them off for a reason, you'd never go back on that.
But I feel like your intuition, when it speaks, bro,
you listen to that.
Yeah, bro, because and when you ignore that, you ignoring God.
Every time I went to jail, it's because I went against my intuition.
Yes,
I'm a firm
believer. You knew that was the bad decision.
Every time I went to jail, I went against my intuition. You did it anyway,
And you gonna learn the hard way. You gonna learn either the easy way or the hard way, man.
Listen, I trust my gut and them women, your wife, your girl, whatever you with, your significant other. When they say that person not right or something, believe that they sense that shit. They be sensing it, and it's crazy, but I believe that shit, bro. Yeah. Like,
we all up on time. We gotta wrap it up.
Say no more.
Yeah, this was a good one though, man.
Listen, I already know. I appreciate you, brother. I was here.
Appreciate you,
man. Tap in with Teo.